Hello everyone, and welcome back. Last week, we spoke about something that completely changed the way I think about money. I realized that my biggest problem wasn't my salary. It wasn't inflation. It wasn't even my spending. It was the fact that I didn't have a system. I shared some stories that, to be honest, weren't easy to tell. Like borrowing money just to pay back money I was trusted to keep safe. Looking back, that wasn't a money problem. It was a system problem. And I made myself a promise. I would never again spend money that already had another purpose. So today, I'd like to show you the simple system that changed everything for me. Not because it's clever, not because it's complicated, but because it's so simple that I've actually been able to stick to it. By the end of today's video, you'll understand something I wish someone had taught me 15 years ago. Money becomes much easier to manage when every rand has a place to belong. Today I'm introducing you to what I call the 4 money boxes. Before I explain the boxes, let me tell you something I noticed after I started using this system. People sometimes look at my life now and assume I'm earning far more money than before. Some even think, Michael always seems to have money. I smile because I know the truth. The truth is, most of that money isn't available to spend. It's already been given a job. Some of it belongs to my insurance, that's due in a few months. Some belongs to my holiday. Some belongs to emergencies. Some belongs to future investments. If I spend that money today, I'm stealing from tomorrow. Years ago, I didn't understand that. Today, I do. See, when you have planned and reserved money for all these categories, whatever issue comes up that requires money, you are able to cover for it because it has been allocated for. In my system, for example, imagine your car battery suddenly dies. In the past, that unexpected 2,000 Rand expense might have gone onto a credit card or forced you to borrow money. But because I already have a car maintenance category in my system, I simply use the money that's been set aside for exactly that purpose. My monthly budget isn't thrown into chaos, and I don't have to touch my grocery or rent money. When I say boxes, don't picture actual boxes. Picture 4 places where every rand in your salary belongs. That's it. Nothing complicated. Just 4 homes for your money. Whenever your salary arrives, you simply ask, which box does this belong in? If every rand has a home, very little gets lost. The first box is called essentials. These are the things that keep your life running. Your home, your groceries, electricity, water, transport, insurance, medical aid, school fees. Without these things, life becomes stressful very quickly. I learnt this the hard way. There was a time when payday felt exciting. I'd reward myself because I'd worked hard, maybe buy clothes, go out for dinner, treat myself. Then, 2 weeks later, I'd remember insurance or another essential expense. Suddenly, I wasn't excited anymore. I was stressed, not because I earned too little, but because I spent essential money on lifestyle spending. That's a mistake I don't make anymore. The second box is financial security. This box protects you. Emergency savings, unexpected repairs, anything life throws at you. This box is probably the one that changed my life the most. I remember lying awake wondering, What happens if my car breaks down tomorrow? The answer was simple. I'd borrow money. Today I sleep much better. Not because nothing goes wrong, but because I've prepared for things to go wrong. There's a huge difference. The third box is your future. This is money for the person you'll become. Retirement, investments, saving towards a house, education. For years, I thought investing was only for wealthy people. I kept saying, one day I'll start. But one day never came. Now I understand something. The amount isn't what builds the habit. The habit builds the amount. This is probably my favorite box, because I don't believe money is only there to survive. It's there to enjoy life too. I enjoy coffee. I enjoy traveling. I enjoy taking my family out. I enjoy weekends away. And here's what surprised me. Since building this system, I actually enjoy those things more. Why? Because I'm no longer wondering whether I should be spending the money. I already decided before the month even started. That removes guilt. It removes stress. And strangely enough, I often spend less because I'm spending intentionally so. Every time money comes in, I ask one simple question. Which box does this belong in? That's it. No complicated formulas, no color-coded spreadsheets, no 10 different bank accounts. Just 4 simple boxes. And suddenly, money becomes organized. This week, I'd like you to draw 4 boxes on a page. Label them Essentials, Financial Security, Future, Lifestyle. Now go back to the bank statement from our previous exercise. Take every expense and decide which box it belongs in. Don't worry about the amounts yet. This week isn't about numbers. It's about learning to think differently. Thank you so much for watching.